Bro, what the hell?
Are you in here with us anymore? Can you show yourself again?
What the hell was that? What was that?
There's this like metal pipe on the floor.
Did you just knock that up? What the hell? Did you hit it?
No, I wasn't even near that. Did you?
No. There's something here, bro. I'm telling you. But what was that noise, though?
It was this.
Oh, before that. I heard a noise before that.
You heard a noise?
Yeah, I heard a noise. It sounded like coming out, I don't know, this way or something.
I'm thinking what we heard is just like scratching or something. Gosh, I can't even move in my jacket. What the heck is that? Well, I think that's for like a suspended ceiling or something. Oh, bro, I got an awesome story to tell you. Awesome story from one of the main like volunteers who's been volunteering here for a year.
Right.
Well, for years. I didn't mean for a year, for years.
Years.
Waverly Hills is one of those locations where you may get scratched, you may get pushed, you may get hurt. Now, I asked this volunteer, she was giving us a tour the very first time we were here, well, a month ago, and I asked her, have you ever been hurt or scratched? And she told me there was this one time, and it was really cool. She was somewhere at the bottom of a stairway.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, you...
It smells bad. I hope it hit you too.
I'm gonna walk over here. Hold my breath. Wait, we're gonna walk down to the third floor. I'm gonna keep telling you this story. This woman is here at the stairway. I don't know exactly where. I think it was probably one of the first floors, or the first or second floor. And she's just standing in one spot, and she gets pushed hard, like just pushed.
Oh, wow.
And she was in shock because she's worked here for years, and she was like, I've never had one of these spirits try to hurt me like that. As she's like just kind of dazed and really like in this confused state, she, of course is like out of the way, like maybe 4 or 5 feet away, and a huge chunk of rock hits on the ground exactly where she was standing before.
Get out of here.
True story. This is one of the volunteers. I think her name was Charlene, or I think it's Charlene, or I have to go back. But see, you can see some of the plaster right there?
Yeah.
Now, there's really thick coats, and that has like a mesh in it. I mean, that's really, really heavy stuff. I mean, like a huge chunk of rock, pretty much. But that fell exactly in the spot that she was standing. And then after, of course, she was like, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for pushing me. I mean, it literally happened like
so
seconds.
It's almost like trying to save her.
It was trying to save her.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, she was, like I said, it happened really quick.
Do you have any idea what floor that was?
I think it was the first or second floor, and it might have been this stairway.
Wow.
I'll have to take you down there. I have another really cool story, too, that I'm going to share with you. With the same woman. She had a pretty unique experience.
Is this the third floor? That door?
Oh, yeah, that's the third floor. Wait, why is the door closed?
I don't know. Is this the second one?
Yeah, no, put your hand in there.
What?
It's like glass.
I got it. Welcome. It's almost like you were trying to avoid this floor, bro. That was weird.
You want to go to this? Let's go to this side. Bro, you heard that? Come on.
I'm right next to you, bro. Just out on this side.
All right, no worries, man. So James is outside. Over there. Pretty sure I heard something. Those are the original windows. Waverly Hills. I'm gonna show you the newer windows in a second. Hey James, we should spend the night here. No, I mean like sleeping bags.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that you?
No. No, that was not me.
It came from inside.
I think that came from the room I was in. There's a lot of people that come and visit here. A lot of paranormal investigators.
Yeah.
And some of them, sorry to say, they don't know what they're doing. And there's probably been a couple of them that have done something that weren't supposed to do up here.
Yeah, like some spirits.
Yeah, maybe some weird seances and
There's
stuff.
just such a freaking weird feeling here. I just can't get it. I don't know what it is.
I'll tell you what, it feels way different than when I came here just a month ago.
Which floor was it that we caught that door moving the first time we came here?
Second floor.
Second floor? Okay.
That was probably one of the coolest things that I've ever caught. And you know what? I found something really cool about that very same area.
Really?
I gotta share it with you when we go down to the second floor. And I have a picture. I have a picture of something that is gonna scare the crap out of you.
Oh.
And I'm gonna share it with you. I shared it in the video that I made here. But yeah, I was mentioning in my first video, I mean, obviously there's probably like a couple different parts to this video. But I was here a month ago.
What's in there?
It's like a stairway, like an outdoor stairway. But yeah, I was here about a month ago, filmed like 3 or 4 different parts of a video here, and I used a wireless microphone setup that picked up this really strange, it was like a high pitch, like the whole video, dude. I mean, we were here like 6 or 7 hours. The whole thing was like that. I tried to use some like audio software to clean it up, and I just could not clean it up. It was terrible. There was things that I caught that night with my ears, of course, because my camera didn't pick it up, and it was like everything was ruined. So this is technically a reshoot, but in itself, it's a completely different night.
You come here 100 times and
Yeah.
it's something different.
Things are always going to be different. I mean, the very first time that I came here is with James. We caught this door like opening it in like. It opened in a way, like you could hear the doorknob, you could see it moving. But yeah, I have to share something really creepy about that floor. You know what I'm seeing a lot of, like all over the place? So I'm seeing like a lot of graffiti with the numbers 502. See like 502 over there, 502.
This is a different staircase though, for sure.
This one doesn't go all the way to the 5th floor.
No.
This says hell. You want to go down to the 2nd floor?
We still got more to go on the 3rd floor, no?
Okay.
Or do you want to go on the 2nd? I'll go on the 3rd. You want to
you
stick
wanna split
together?
up?
Do you want to? We could.
Yeah.
Let's,
Go ahead. We can.
I mean, we stick together too if you're a little scared.
I'm not scared.
Sure?
Yeah.
Sure you're gonna be okay, bro?
Don't jinx it.
Alright, well, call me if you need to.
Alright.
Alright.
I think I'll be alright. Wait. Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
I'm gonna be okay. I might get lost, but I'm gonna be okay.
But sometimes I feel like I'm James's seeing eye, Omar.
No, you definitely are.
But I mean, that's cool. I always want to make sure you're
Many
safe.
times, but I will be careful. I mean, I'm in a confined.
I was up here not too long ago, and there's no holes in the ground. Like you'll just don't wander off over that ledge over
After
there.
what we caught on the floor above us, like I don't know what to expect on here. So, good luck to you too, bro.
All right. I'm gonna share that photo. There's a really strange photo
Okay.
of where we caught that door moving.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna save that. I'm not gonna go over there until you come down to the 2nd floor.
Dope.
So, because I want to share that with you.
All right, man. Good luck.
But
bro.
I'm gonna explore. Alrighty. Well, this is the 2nd floor. I am gonna take you back that way in a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna do it once James comes down here from the 3rd floor. Waverly Hills is one of those places where I'm not sure if it has anything to do. It probably does with the windows being open, but there's definitely a lot of cold spots. But I don't know, I've been here in the summertime before too, and you feel it. Like it'd be warm in a certain area and then cold in another. Who's there? Says away. Is that you, bro? I don't have the brightest light right now. What my camera's showing is a couple notches brighter than what my human eye can see. I don't know. I feel like I see something in the distance. It's like gray. There's somebody over there? It kind of looks like a little boy or something. It's kind of weird. There's a little boy ghost that people have witnessed. I'll just spend a little time right here. I know a lot of you want to, get into exploring, maybe paranormal investigating. If you're gonna get into paranormal investigating and, using gadgets and equipment, things like that, just a word of caution. I've witnessed people that didn't know what they were doing start getting involved with things of that manner and losing their life over it. If I were you and you like to go to creepy places, just do that. If a place is haunted, you're not going to need all these gadgets. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. For me, personal conviction, God's been kind of showing me to not use a spirit box anymore. When I started making content exploring places, that were haunted and places with history of the paranormal, I never used spirit boxes. I never used any kind of gadgets. I was really just there because I was intrigued. I love hearing anything when it comes to history. I love anything history related, especially if it's got some creepy backstory behind it. I mean, it's very interesting to me. And I know it's very interesting to some of you. So I am trying to get back to my original roots of just going to places, documenting things, kind of share the history, of a place and maybe what people have encountered in some of these places, without really getting too technical and using any sort of equipment. I started out just using my camera, having a light, maybe taking pictures with my phone, and I'm gonna stick to that. In case you didn't know, I do have 2 other channels. I have a vlog channel, the Omar Gosh Vlogs. If you want to get to know me a little bit better as a person, I do a lot of random videos there, sometimes behind the scene videos to these videos. I also have a live streaming channel. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't do a whole lot of live streaming on for a couple of months, but I have been going live there. I mean, today I went live 3 times, which is pretty awesome. So if you want to interact with me, I do leave those live streams up on the channel. It's just for live streaming. Sometimes I give you little sneak peeks at locations that I'm at, and I do some like raw, uncut type videos. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. It depends if I have an internet signal at all. But a couple days ago, I was at a location where I was live streaming, and I was just kind of sharing some of my personal convictions on that. So if you want to understand a little bit, why I feel the way I do about spirit boxes, make your way to that video. It's something I think it was called Octagon Hall. Check that video out. It's on Omar Gosh Live. But what I was trying to say is, when it comes to any sort of ghost hunting, it takes a lot of time. I've been to some places sometimes for 15 to 16 hours, from daytime to nighttime, trying to capture something. So, you know, not all the time are you gonna catch things. I have plenty of videos where I've never caught anything, and I'm always trying to give a reasonable explanation as to, you know, if I see like a door moving on its own, or maybe if I see something dark move like on the wall, like a shadow, you know. So I did that earlier, you know, in this video. So not everything is paranormal, but I'm also not excluding that it's possible that it could be. Been hanging out in this room, just kind of looking at the hallway over there. Sometimes it's good to just be silent. I don't hear nothing. That toilet has seen better days. I can promise you that. James was supposed to come down here, meet me. I was just trying to kill some time and sit around and see if I heard or saw anything. What's good, bro? Just chilling. So there goes James. He said during his live stream, he was live streaming for like a good hour. Somebody kept commenting and sending him like a super chat, and they said something about seeing a hand on either my live stream or his live stream.
He showed you your live stream.
I'll tell you what, it is a lot spookier when you're just walking around by yourself.
Dude, really, I was getting like anxiety.
You were?
At one point. Yes. I was starting to freak out because I heard it. Bro, you weren't.
He's lying. This is like, he's like the most savage dude. He went down, you actually went to the body shoot by yourself?
Yeah, it started lagging, so I left, but.
Oh, so you didn't make it down there?
No, but I was on this floor, the second floor, live streaming. And we're at the end of the hallway, all the way at the end there, and all of a sudden I hear. And I'm like, dude, no way, Omar, are you there? And you weren't there, bro.
No.
Like, legit. And then after that, I just started having anxiety, like something was gonna, I started walking this way, like I was like, something's gonna pop out. Looking at every door. Oh my God, bro, seriously, I was having a heart attack. I was trying to be cool because I was on live stream, but like inside, I was like,
So the very first time James and I were here, we were in this room right here. I can't remember what it looked like a couple years back. I mean, it looked similar, but I don't know if they still have these
bro, I
windows.
remember exactly where I was standing, bro. I was standing right here, and you were standing right over there. All of a sudden, we just hear, and we weren't even recording, remember?
No, we weren't recording at first.
We weren't recording. And the door, I don't remember, was it closed and started opening, or it was open and started to close? At first.
At first, I think it opened, and then I hurried up and turned the camera on.
Yeah, me too.
And then it closed.
I just remember you going, no way!
Yeah,
oh my God, what the
It was cool.
That freaking door was just opening right now by itself. I swear. All by freaking itself. Oh, what the
reason I was freaking out so much though was because there was nobody out there and there was not one gust of wind. I mean, like the door opened and then it closed. I caught some of it. I caught either it opening or it closing, but it did the opposite before I pushed record. So, funny story about this. I don't know if I had told James. There's a window over here, and there wasn't a window, I think, at the time. And there was a woman who is a volunteer here. Her sister was here visiting, and her sister took the picture of her and her cousin, and it was right here in this area. And when they looked back at the picture, it wasn't a digital picture. So this wasn't photoshopped or anything. This is an actual legit photo film picture. When they look at the picture that was developed, there was a woman standing between the two women behind them. I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, maybe it was a reflection. Perhaps it was. But here's the thing. From where they took the picture, there was no glass. It was like this. It was like this. It was open. So there was no way that it was a reflection of anything. I have that picture. I'm going to share it with James so he could put it in his video. Here's that picture. Check it out. Do you want to start making our way to the body shop?
I'm excited.
Let's do that.
I was already in there. For just for a minute, I already started hearing stuff.
So I'm so excited about the body shoot because the last time we came here, we literally we were running out of time and we were down there for like 10 minutes. I was so upset about that. So
how do we get to the body shoot?
It's over here. It's crazy because like it's cold and it's I told you that door moves, bro. That door moves.
Dude, I really was not expecting that.
Somebody out here? There's nobody out here, bro. All right, look though, man. I'm not gonna discount that the wind didn't do that. Like that it's possible. It's possible it's possible the wind did that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Can you do it again? Can you make that door open? Go for it. Come on. Use your energy.
Man, I want to take orders. Dude, that was crazy.
Do you think like asking things to do things is the same as using a spirit box?
Now you're really getting
Or maybe
into it. I don't
I'm
know.
thinking a little too much.
No, you're not thinking too much. I know exactly what you're saying.
Okay.
But that's a conversation for another time because that's
Okay.
a debate right there.
It is.
Yeah, we'll have to discuss that later.
I mean, this is just personal conviction. Personal conviction. When it starts opening again.
Dude, I can't believe that actually just happened.
I think it's a little gust of wind came and opened it. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the second floor.
Yeah.
I even just sat down in the dark for a little bit. That was kind of freaky. So, remember the last time that we were here, we went on the first floor, and they said that there's a spirit that will go home with people that's down there?
No, I don't remember
You
that.
don't remember that?
I don't remember.
Bro, there is a spirit that has been known to go home with people.
Okay, well, we're definitely praying before we leave. Before we leave this property, do not let us forget. In case I forget.
In case you're wondering why this looks so different compared to the rest of Waverly, this was actually a haunted house attraction at one point.
So it's not that way through the side doors?
That goes to the body shoot.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but here,
We're not going there yet?
yeah, we'll go in there in a second.
I want to show you the area where people have encountered. It's like a man spirit, and I hear he's kind of a jerk. It's not my words, okay? It's not my words. You see, there's some really cool art.
on the walls here.
They might be taking this stuff down, actually. Since they're not going to do the Halloween thing anymore.
Yeah, they didn't have the Halloween thing last year. Now, James wasn't here for this, but when I was here, they were filming a movie, a motion picture here. I guess there was some delays in when we came, so they let us stay like just a little bit longer, which was really, really generous of them because they felt bad because of the mess and like all the, it wasn't even messy, but there was a lot of like tripods around and storage. Supposedly it's a horror martial arts movie. So be on the lookout for a movie that is a martial arts horror movie.
You could see like the setup.
Bro, it's way too quiet in here.
Way too quiet. It's really creepy down this way though. It was so different when we came here a couple years back. Isn't there like a morgue or something? Oh, what is this?
Yeah, I'm just about to see what's in there.
Look at this, bro. This is cool. Whoa. This is awesome.
You notice like a bunch of these rooms down here have these stairs that go up to these exit rooms? Does that actually take you outside?
I think it just goes outside, yeah. I think they may have done a haunted attraction. Like it kind of looks like. Bro, oh my god, oh.
Oh my god, I was wondering what the hell you were talking about.
No, that face freaked me out. I thought there was somebody looking at us right now.
Dude, look, you don't see that face?
Yeah, now I do.
Woo!
So I thought that was like I thought that was a window. I thought that was a window, bro.
Bro, no wonder you freaked out. That freaked me out too.
Oh
What the hell? Dude, something about this room is spooky though.
Alright, this is the spooky room over here. Now investigators will come in here and hang out for several hours. There's the elevator right there, and this was the original front entrance of the Waverly Hills Sanitarium. That was the front door right there.
Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro, you're gonna want to see this, bro. Come get it. Come. Now, I know that there's some history about this safe, but look what's on the ground.
What is this? Bro, what is this? Soaked rule evil crypt?
Oh god.
Why are you walking on it, man?
You locked in here for 10 minutes.
It looks like some sort of spell or something.
Evil? Oh, I should not be in here. I feel lightheaded, bro. That was a bad idea, I think.
I just wanted you to see it. I don't want you to go in there and
Bro, all of a sudden,
walk over it.
I was fine. All of a sudden, it feels super lightheaded.
There is something, I remember them telling me something about this room, the safe room. There was something.
What?
Bro, okay, you're gonna think I'm losing my mind. I just seen a freaking hand in that mirror. Bro, no, I'm not losing
A
my
hand?
mind.
Bro, I mean, you can't see well, so I
Bro,
mean,
unless it reflected your hand, I seen like a black, it was like this. It almost waved at me, dude. Bro, that trips me the hell out. That was, bro, is there some?
That's a mirror.
Yeah, well, the mirror's pointed at that thing too, but
All
I
right, let's
swear
get out
I
of
seen
here.
a
Let's
hand.
get out of here. I got kind of bad vibes in there.
I got really bad vibes.
There's like writing on these mirrors. They say that mirrors are portals. Have you heard that before? And there's a couple mirrors down here.
James is really good at making me almost poopy my pants.
I did that on live stream. It was kind of funny.
Oh, bro, is that like a coffin? What is that? Yeah. That's like a baby coffin.
Really?
Either that or it's something that they store people's ashes and they like bury it. I've seen those in like funeral homes. Now, one thing about Waverly Hills There was so many thousands of people that were passing away at an alarming rate of tuberculosis that they didn't want to trouble some of the other people recovering and actually getting healthier. When people would pass away, they didn't want to see them rolling out a bunch of dead people all day long. I mean, they were dying left and right. So when somebody passed away, they were very quiet about it, very secretive about it. And they ended up building this this body chute. They say that this body chute is extremely haunted. And I will tell you, it's got an off feeling. Oh, look right here. This is the morgue.
Is it?
Yeah. And I mean, this doesn't look like a morgue that would be able to handle thousands upon thousands of people dying. That's another reason they had to have the body chute.
Didn't you go inside this and like lay down in it?
Oh, that's why I wanted to do that.
Again?
Did I do it last time?
Look, this is where
Yeah.
they had like dead people in
All
there.
right, roll me out, man. You want to get in there?
No, I'm out. Oh no, wait. This is I don't think it goes out. Like
All right, here you go.
you might break it.
Oh yeah, I probably would.
It doesn't
Yeah, that
seem.
ain't gonna hold me.
Oh, look, this is how they brought bodies down.
There was a separate elevator. They would bring them in here and see. This is right next to the body chute, which we're gonna go there in a second. So it was very secretive because they didn't want the other patients like getting upset seeing. I mean, and it makes a lot of sense.
If you're recovering or, trying to get healthy from a very new disease, a pandemic, if you will, of that time, a terrible one that was killing people. I mean, they had to think about it. They were making special hospitals just for this pandemic. And that's what this was. I mean, I wouldn't want to see somebody dying of the disease that I have and I'm trying to get healthy. In essence, it was good what they were doing. They were doing good because they didn't want people getting discouraged and thinking that their life was going to end or possibly end. And
Bro, you know how many bodies have been in this thing?
lots.
Wow.
You know how many bodies have been this way?
Yeah, give or take over 50,000.
Bro, there's something like gray over there. Look, 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 look. What is that? No, bro. Look, there's like somebody standing over there.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Huh? Not me. You know what I've been feeling, bro? Like taps on like the tips of my shoulders.
Really? That's what I just
Yeah.
felt like on my head, but it's almost like just a little whoosh.
That's the door right there.
So when I was in the body chute about a month ago, I was really upset because we didn't get to spend a lot of time here. But when I was in here and we all witnessed it, it sounded like people having a full out conversation.
Really?
And it was, yes, everybody that was here that night was in this one area, and it sounded like there was a conversation between people. It was the weirdest thing, and we all.
I believe you, because when I did my live stream, we heard voices in here.
Watch your step right here. To the right. Oh, bro. It's such an eerie feeling coming through here.
If you were in prison and you were getting the electric chair and you were taking your last walk, this is what it would feel like. Just going to the end here.
Bro, I wish you could have heard what the death whistle sounded like in here. there's stairs right there, and then there's a very steep decline, and that would go to the bottom of a hill where a hearse would be waiting.
We should take some pictures here.
For sure. So quiet.
Too quiet.
Is there anything down there? I almost feel like we should walk down to the body chute.
Like, you walk on this side, I'll work on this side. The spirits don't like us, hopefully they push you.
It's really easy to go down, but once you start coming back up.
Hello? Shine your light. Are you there?
Dude, what are we about to walk into? What the hell is that?
The known 3, it says up there. Bro, this is closed.
That was the door.
That sounded like a man talking.
Wait, yes. Is it, please don't be locked.
No.
That's totally what we heard.
Yeah, that was that. Look at it, it's like moving, it's already moving, it's like moving. Look at that. Dude, look at it shaking. Is that for me? Like just for moving it?
I don't know. Well, you didn't move it just a minute ago when we were down the body chute.
I think the security guard was here.
No way.
He's outside though.
He's in his truck. I just
Yeah,
recorded
he's
him.
outside. He's not in here.
My live stream. Bro, I don't know if I want to go back down there.
It was like right when we started walking down there.
Yeah.
You want to know the crazy thing? While I was starting to walk down there, I felt like I was kind of getting pushed. Like there was like this force, but I mean, it could be gravity. I'm not trying to rule that out. But I almost felt like there was something trying to push us down.
Can you move that again?
Do you want to go back down there?
Oh, bro, I feel so dizzy. Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Right when I got on the, like not the stair part, but like the little decline where they would put the stretchers, like the actual body chute, I felt like a terrible lack of balance. Like it was, I don't know. I don't want to walk over there again. I don't feel a draft of wind coming from down here.
There's no wind. There's hell in here right now.
It's pretty steep. How the heck would they just roll bodies down this? There had to have been somebody guiding it all the
Maybe
way.
they were like on wheels or something?
From what I was told, they would literally just send the body down like that. Maybe there was a rail. There, that's what it was. Look.
Oh, that was real.
Yeah, there was rails here. You could see the marks right there.
Of something that was metal that was probably taken off. So there was rails here that would guide the stretcher. I mean, think about it. They didn't have time to have somebody push this body or, you know, on a stretcher down. They would just let it go. Just go ahead.
Watch your head.
There's like a lantern right next to it.
I almost feel like we should sit down and like turn the lights off and just see if we.
Okay.
You want to do it right now?
Sure.
Okay. Why are you getting so close, man?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. It's scary. If there's any spirits in here, you're not allowed to touch us.
Nope.
Or I'm gonna literally lay down on the body chute.
You're laying down.
Okay.
Ew. Nasty, bro.
You just touched my hair.
And touch you.
Okay. Something just touched my hair.
Your hair?
Bro, there's something touching my hair. Can you please turn the light on and tell me there's a bug on my head? Right in here. Literally 2 or 3 times something was moving my hair. There's no
Probably
bug.
hairspray coming out of your hair or something.
Yeah, probably not.
It's a spider, bro! It's a spider!
Jesus, shut up. Golly. Okay.
You did? It's gonna be kind of hard to come back up.
I was just thinking that.
When we first got here, we started going up some stairs because we started out on the 5th floor. Dude, this guy was like,
Oh, we gotta take a break, bro. We gotta take a break.
and I was like, yeah, break sounds good because I was running out of breath too.
That's a long slide. Bro, something keeps touching my hair, bro.
Touching your hair?
Yes, it's like I look up for like a wire or something. Something keeps touching my hair. I'm not even playing.
James is really tall, so he doesn't bump into things.
Do you see something right there? Is there something hanging right there?
I don't see anything.
Dude, I'm telling
There's
you.
a pole right there,
No.
but I mean, you would have hit. That would have hurt.
No. Bro, something I'm telling you is playing with my hair.
This is a trippy walk.
It is.
Like it's super trippy. This is gonna collapse one day.
Well, hopefully today's not the day.
Hoping not. This is an old building. Just keeps getting colder. What is this? Oh gosh, look. Okay, that was, bro, staying right here.
I can feel
That
it
freaked
already.
me out.
Oh, that's freezing. Hello up there.
Literally feels like there's a fan
Yeah, it
on
does.
right there.
This thing just keeps going.
I know, it's like, does it ever end?
I think we're reaching the end right here.
Remember that time we went in that tunnel on Russian Mountain
Oh, yeah.
where prisoners like were escaping and stuff?
Yeah, that was really cool, actually.
Look at all this like clay or dust or something. Where's that coming from? Tony Brooks was about lying a girl? What? Oh, it's closed off.
Usually is.
Okay, so this was the opening. Well, it was open at one point. And that's where they would usually have a hearse waiting. Hello? Hello?
So, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that this wasn't open. But maybe it's a good thing that it's closed off because that went to just straight outside. Yeah, that's outside right there. And from what I was told, there's a little road right there, and it was far away enough where the patients wouldn't see these bodies being taken away from, Waverly Hills. So. James was just taking some pictures right now with his phone, and we heard like a
It was like a pow. And we both weren't recording, of course.
Yeah.
What would you say that? It was like a tap or something. Like that? When you come to dark places like this, you definitely gotta bring more than one light, and that's what we did. One of my lights already died. This is my only other source of light. A little harder going back up.
A little.
Dude, look at all these rocks, just like, it's like crumbling.
That's crazy.
Man, you know what? We're experiencing history right now. Because there's gonna come a time where this is gonna collapse,
Oh, yeah.
and they're gonna close us off.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure they'll repair. They are on top of stuff, and they're doing a lot of remodeling here. Pretty steep.
It's pretty tiring.
Literally, like you take like 3 steps and you're out of breath. You know what makes it harder to breathe too?
Cold?
It's so cold.
So cold. It's probably like 15 degrees in here right now.
We had such a long walk. If you ever come to Waverly and you make this walk down the body chute, it's kind of like one of those things you just got to do, get off your bucket list and never do it again. I think I might take a break.
All right, I'm down.
James needed a break too.
Yeah.
This is how we do our thumbnails. Yeah, it's a light cold lighting. That's pretty dope. He looks like a Oompa Loompa. Look at James, he's like making all these faces for his thumbnails.
Ready to start walking back up?
Yeah. Let me know when you need another break. This is such a steep. I mean, this is.
It was hard getting down here. Coming back up's a whole different game.
Oh my gosh. What kind of angle is this? Like, this is like the worst hill I've ever had to walk up. Man, I'll tell you what. You want some good exercise? Go down the body chute and then try to go back up and do it really fast.
Don't leave me, bro. I don't know which side's easier to walk up.
I think the stairs. It's probably easier.
Yes.
And it's both hard. All right, we got like another 20 feet or so. This is worse than just walking up regular stairs. You know what this is like? Remember we were going up those massive hills in Hollywood?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Except there's a heaviness that's in here already that it feels like something's pushing on my chest.
It's like a claustrophobic feeling.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dead bodies that used to slide down this. I mean,
Think about it.
bro, thousands and thousands and thousands of bodies.
Could you imagine the noise that made?
Oh, dude. I wouldn't even, no, I don't even want to think of that.
We got another 30 minutes to go. Just kidding, we're almost here. Wonder how many people have done this.
You're not even out of breath.
I'm out of breath.
I'm out of breath.
I'm out of breath. It's cool they put this just to kind of protect people from busting their. This is weird. I still feel like I'm on that body chute going up, but now we're going straight. I'm curious if this door has closed up again.
Yeah, right?
Maybe while we were at the bottom.
Bro, when we leave, I'm asking the security guard. What? He's not. What?
It's open.
Oh,
You know what I'm kind of bummed about though? I didn't get to hear that conversation like last time. Like, it was cool, bro. Like, just.
I listened to us talking.
Oh, look at this. I mean, I kind of noticed that last time, but it's a stretcher.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was a stretcher.
Think of this rolling down. Like,
Maybe that's what it was, bro.
you mean like this is the actual stretcher?
I mean, you could have put a body on there and just roll it down the thing. That thing would go really fast though, so it shoot out. I mean, that's why they call it a body shoot, right? Because it shoots out the bottom.
Right.
Damn, bro. Wouldn't that be crazy to reenact that?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe one day we can try that. That's pretty dope.
And you can lay on it?
Yeah.
I thought this was a real morgue before. This is all,
They just put
it's all
this in.
hand painted. Yeah.
I always wondered about that. Like, I seen, did they actually put bodies in there? Or?
No, this is all block. Probably for their Halloween. Oh, check this out, bro. I just noticed this. There's like a hand coming out of here. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Spooky. Super spooky.
All right, fam, we successfully completed the body shoot challenge at 3 a.m. I want to give a huge shout out, not only to you, but my homie, the fam, James, for being such a savage and going on these crazy adventures with me. Be sure to swing by his channel, show him a little bit of love. Dude, I don't feel good after going up and down those stairs.
Well, we've been doing this all night. We should have started with that. Actually, that's a pretty good way to end it, actually, now that I think of it.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for being a part of this adventure. In case you missed the couple videos that I did make here, I'm gonna leave links down below because we have a whole series that we did here. Go show them some love. Gotta go for now before we leave. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Peace.